Greetings, fellow Demon Slayers. This is Taimanin here today with another video. So for today, we're going to take a look at these tiny Chibis and see if we can't predict the future, because look here, he says Grimoire Games Inc. So that's the company who's tied to the little Chibi Taimanin stickers for the line emotes. So with that being said, we may be able to kind of look at this and ascertain what characters may be coming next, since Grimoire Games is solely affiliated with Action Taimanin, as far as, like, what they do. Now, my logic behind this, before I get going, is the game started out with 3 characters. We had Sakura, Asagi, and Yuki, or the Gremlin, or whatever you want to call her. So, over the course of last year, 6 characters were added to the game. We're not counting Oboro in this. So we had Renko pop up, we had Morisaki, Sue, Shiranui, Emily, and Koronai. So that brought the roster to 9 characters, and Oboro was added closer to New Year's, so I'm gonna put her over the line and say she was added this year. And if you think about it, Japan is on a 2-month release schedule for waifus. So basically, divide 12 by 2, you get 6. So we can expect 6 characters every year. With that being said, we know that this year Oboro came out. So now we are trying to predict the next 5. And we're going to use these stickers to do so, because there are some characters here that aren't in the game yet. So one major thing sticking out like a sore thumb, I'm just going to make her a little bit bigger, is this Ingrid here. So you see she's included in the line stickers, and the reason for that being is her being a sore thumb, besides her being here as a hint, is Oboro's friendship outfit, or whatever you want to call it, or friendship emblem outfit you can craft, is really reminiscent of Ingrid's outfit. So, with that being said, since Oboro has an Ingrid outfit look-alike, common sense would lead us to believe that Ingrid will be coming next or later at some point. So I can safely predict Ingrid would be character number 2, coming this year after Oboro. The stickers already basically predicted Oboro, because you see we have an Oboro emote here, and she's already confirmed to be playable. I don't know about Noah, but you know, people seem to think when the game started we may not be able to play villains or non-Taimanin, because Ingrid wouldn't be considered a Taimanin. And Oboro's kind of an ex-Taimanin, I guess, but the fact that Oboro's playable and she has an Ingrid outfit look-alike, I'm going to assume all bets are off. So that would mean Ingrid could potentially be playable, just because the outfit proves it, and then that would mean that Noah here could potentially be playable, regardless of whether she's a villain or not. She also really does not seem too hostile. She kind of acts as a golem. If you all know anything about like fantasy creatures, golems are just kind of empty and don't really do much unless commanded to, and she didn't really seem too interested in fighting the task force like in the last encounter. Like, they did fight her, but she was really like blasé and whatever about it. Either way, it's a possibility we could see Noah as a playable character. So that would be prediction number 2. So we're trying to fill 3 more slots. So this one's a bit busy, but it does show 2 characters that I'm thinking about, but we'll just go to their emotes. So here we have a little tiny Asuka. She's so cute and adorable. Little pink ranger. Okay. I 100% believe we are getting Asuka this year. There's no way we won't. We've had Oboro, Ingrid, and Asuka being requested by the community so much, and since Oboro's here, Ingrid's outfit is in game. That's 2 like big requests that are being already, like, one's out, one's being hinted at. So I have no reason to believe they're gonna skip out on Asuka, because she's too important of a character to skip out on. I'm surprised she didn't come sooner, actually, because she's borderline like a main character in Asagi 3. Like, she has her own arc. So, yeah, I definitely think we can expect to see Asuka this year. You know, in what order, I don't know. I'm just telling you guys what I think. So, Yeah, the fact that she's in the line stickers, the fact that she's just too important to the franchise. Like she's a really well liked character. She's a fan favorite, like Ingrid and Obro. So yeah, expect that, guys. Now we're gonna look at who I personally want in the game. This little tiny Kirara here. And it's funny because people seem to think that she's like Koronai because they look kind of similar, but this would be a tiny Koronai up here. And if you go down to Karara, she kind of has like these white things with jewels. I basically call her Blue Eyes White Waifu because she reminds me of Blue Eyes White Dragon if it decided to turn into a waifu one day. I 100% think that she should be in the game. If she ends up being in the game, I'm gonna tell you guys now, this is gonna be the biggest simp of my career. Like, Yuki and Emily are just gonna be like left in a trash can in an alleyway somewhere because Kirara's the best. But outside of my personal interest, again, line sticker here, like this character isn't in the game at all, or mentioned at all. And the fact that she's included in a Grimmery Games Inc. line sticker, like package, would lead me to believe she's going to either be playable or make some sort of appearance in the game. So with that being said, we have what? We're looking at 6 characters a year, right? Obero's out. Ingrid would be 2. Noah would be 3. Scroll down a little bit here. Asuka would be 4. And Kirara would be 5. And yeah, those are the only characters here that aren't available right now. Like, I wouldn't go so far as to say, like, Hebi and Shika will be playable. Hebisu, I think her name is, and Shikamaru. I don't remember their names. Their package pisses me off, though. But either way, like, I can't assume they'll be playable because they've already been in the game. But you never know. There's also assets in the game that could come out, like, as characters this year that aren't here. We could get Mari as a playable character, which would round out the number of 6 per year. Hebi or Shika, I guess it could happen. I believe they do have models. Who's the other one? The Fuma chick? God, I can't remember her name. The one that lives with Kotaru. That's basically like his little butler waifu. God, I'm annoyed I can't remember her name. But she could be playable. And Astaroth could also end up being playable, but we'd have to see what happens with her in Chapter 10. So yeah, like, I can definitely, like, say that these stickers are basically teasers. Because there's no reason why Grimmery Games would include these characters if they don't have some sort of future in the game. So those are my predictions, guys. Basically, TLDR, I think Ingrid's going to be playable. I am leaning towards yes for Noah. I kind of hope she ends up playable because she's interesting. We have Obro. Asuka, like, I think everyone already expected that. And Asuka fans are diligently saving already. And Kirara here, like, I hoped she'd be playable. And the fact that her line sticker here kind of got me secretly hype. But I try not to, like, do prediction videos because it's not really credible information. It's just me, like, you know, predicting things. But I was looking at the line stickers the other day because I basically use them, like, sometimes in my thumbnails because they're tiny and they're cute and they're able to just be inserted anywhere. And I was like thinking, you know, there's a lot of characters here that we don't have. So those are my 5 predictions. And if I'm being like trying to access my Yomi layers, I guess I'd say like maybe Mari, because her model's already in game, it'd be easy to just throw her in. Or the Fuma chick that lives with Kotaru. I don't know why I can't remember her name. It's bugging me. Like, I've been into this franchise for so long, and now that I need to say a character's name, it's like, it's not even on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, that's going to be the video. Like, not much here, but I did just want to do, like, my predictions for 2021. Because seeing that we got 6 characters last year, yeah, I can assume we'll get 6 more this year. And those are my bets. Like, I hope that these characters become playable. The only one I can definitely... Actually, 2. The only 2 I could definitely say for sure are definitely Ingrid, because her outfit is in-game on Obro, and definitely Asuka, because I think it'd be stupid to leave Asuka out. Everyone else is kind of speculation. Noah is definitely in-game, but as far as playability, we'll see. But, yeah, you know, Comment, tell me what you guys think as far as your predictions or just what you hope for. You know what I hope for, this Blue Eyes White Waifu here. So, with that, that'll end the video. If you found it informative or fun, please like and subscribe. And let's push for that 2,000 subs, guys. Let's be super ambitious. Either way, have good luck in your gachas and in the arena. You guys have a great rest of your day and take care. I'll catch you tomorrow.